Hey everyone, welcome to my Chambers Quick Guide. This is for challenge mode and normal raids. I call this the Noob and Iron Friendly Guide. I don't even use thralls. This series is going to be in multiple parts for the convenience of finding out what you need to know without going through an hour-long video. In this first part, we're going to talk about gear, inventory, and Tekton. For the gear, let's start with the melee setups. I'm using Bando's chestplate, Dragon Hunter Lance, Dragon Defender, Fire Cape, the Face Guard, Raincore, Avernic Treads, B-Ring, and I bring a Fang for most of the rooms. This gear can be downgraded. You can do it with a Torture or a Fury even. If you don't have a Face Guard, use the Nethy Helm. This gear can be downgraded. Now for the range, I have two setups with me. I have the Bofa and the Dragon Hunter crossbow. For the Bofa setup, I just bring the crystal chest and legs. I use this for the rooms in the raid, and the Dragon Hunter crossbow on the head phase of Ohm. For it, I bring the DHCB, the Twisted Buckler, Masuri top and bottom, the Anguish barrel gloves, quiver, and I'm using Addy Ruby Bolts for my ammo. Like for the melee setup, you can downgrade here. Don't have a Bofa, bring an Armadillo crossbow or even a Rune crossbow. If you don't have a quiver, bring your best Avas. I did that for a while myself. If you don't have treads, bring Dragon Boots for the extra defense, and it works with the melee setup. Now for the mage switch, I'm using a Shadow, Confliction Gauntlets, Occult Necklace, Majorina 2 Cape, Ancestral Top, Bottoms, and Hat. I know I'm repeating, but you can do this in less than that. For well over 400 kills, I was using Arums and a Trident of the Swamp for my gear. It's very possible. Now for the simple part, the inventory. Clearly, bring the gear you'll need for the raid. I have super combats that we drink right at the start of the raid and then bank it, or if you're using a one dose, you don't have to worry about banking it. I have one dose for anti-poison for shamans. I use two stams just in case I get unlucky on Ohm, Rune Pickaxe for guardians, Burning Claws and Ember Light for Ice Demon, and Dragon Claws as a spec weapon on Vasa. You can drop the claws if you want to hammer Vasa, that is a choice, or if you want to bring your own healing while learning. Now, let's get into Tekton. Okay guys, now let's get into Tekton. Tekton is a very simple boss. I would call it the simplest boss of the raid, really. What we're going to do is we're going to make sure our Dragon Hunter Lance is on Crush. We're going to go in for our Dragon Warhammer and have the spec ready. And basically, we're going to spec the Tekton twice, and then we're just going to run around him in a big circle, or a square in this case. And we're just going to keep hitting him on the corners. And this prevents him from being able to hit us, and we get to keep hitting him. So we'll go ahead and drink our super combat, bank it, because I have a 2-dose, and then we'll start the raid. And I have some tiles marked that you'll want to go to that makes life a lot easier, and it makes it pretty brain dead. So we run to this tile here to aggro Tekton. Let's see how I have my spec ready already, so I don't even have to worry about clicking it in a minute. Once he starts getting off the anvil, run back to this tile. Turn piety on, and as soon as his square touches you, that's when you want to attack. And since that the Dragon Warhammer has such a long cooldown, you have to go 2 spaces, but for with the Dragon Hunter Lance, you just have to go 1 space at a time here. As you see, I can hit him on every corner. On the first phase, if you notice, I only got to go hit him 3 times with the Dragon Hunter Lance before he walked to the anvil. After this, you'll get to go around him 3 times consecutively before he goes back. And this is every time. It's not a random mechanic. It's how he works. And so we just wait for him to touch us again. Run to this corner, hit. Run to the next corner, hit. And then run to the next corner, hit. And we want to do this for 3 separate times. So that was the first lap. And now we're working on our second lap here. And just notice how I keep hitting him on every corner. You don't want to miss a hit because it will cause you to get hit. Now we're working on the third lap. Now here, we're going to hit him here. Then on this one, we only need to move 1 tile over because he's going to move. And then we switch to the Fang, and we can hit him on the way back to Anvil. He died here pretty quick. I got pretty lucky. But that's basically it for Tekton. Now you want to grab your Overload because you need the Overload. Grab the Revitalization to get your prayer back up. And then grab the Prayer Enhance after that. And we'll get into the crabs and getting our consumables on the next part. Hey guys, thank you for watching part 1. I really appreciate it. If part 1 helped you, please subscribe or leave a like on the video so I know I'm helping you. And we'll see you all in part 2.